5 weeks away from the start of the school in Clark County, and the school district is still in need of hundreds of teachers. About 500 teachers are needed at the elementary level, and one way the district plans to solve the problem is by offering a special incentive to retirees that allows them to earn their retirement income as well as their teacher's salary. CCSD is able to do this because the state pays the retirement income, so all they have to do is pay the regular teacher salary. Having experienced teachers back in the classroom should be a benefit for students, but with the extreme shortage of teachers, are you worried about who will be teaching your kids? What do you think? If retirees are coming back and that actually fills the gap, that's better than having no one.
I think better experienced teachers than not. But my thing is, like, how about we think bigger, we think broader? These are teachers who have gone into retirement maybe for a specific reason, like they don't necessarily want to be in the classroom. And why don't we get recruiting? Why don't we get out there to, I mean, go to Southern California, which isn't far from here. It is so difficult to get a job as a teacher in California. My brother's in that situation. You have to get so many different credentials in order to get into that classroom. If it's a bit simpler here and they have an education, give them some incentives to come this way. Ricky, you're looking at me like that's not going to happen, but I just feel like, yes, I worry for the students because at some point it feels like desperation. We're just trying to get someone in the classroom to stand at the front and to teach. And again, this is our future. This is our future. What do you think?
What do you think?
Well, obviously this is a subject close to my heart. You know, because a lot of my friends now, they're settling down, having eggs.
Teaching.
Right.
Who's going to teach the eggs?
Right.
This is true.
You know, it's the next generation of Magic Dragons.
Who taught you?
Mr. Piffles.
Oh,
taught me
it was
everything
like
I know.
a trading effect.
Yeah. Before then, I was uneducated. But Mr. Piffles really, you know, he took me in hand and educated me in the ways of the world.
He looks very wise.
Now, what do you think about paying teachers more and increasing the salary so that people will think about going into teaching? And if you pay them well,
how much
they
you
will
paid now
come.
for being
It's
a
like
teacher?
computer jobs.
Between
there are
32
so many
to
great
72.
paying tech jobs,
wait.
and that's where all the people are going.
I'll be a teacher. I'm happy to do it. $32,000.
And healthcare, too.
I'm in. Right, me and
And
Mr.
I think we're
Piffles.
having our own conversation.
Sorry. Two different conversations, right? Also trending today, a farmer in China found a dinosaur fossil that could explain what happened to the dinosaurs millions of years ago. Check this out. This is Jen Yun On Long, a relative of the velociraptor seen in the movie Jurassic Park. Now, scientists say it lived in what is now China about 125 million years ago. Now, of course, that's the computer generated of what it looked like. Now, this is the actual fossil. What's so interesting is that it shows the creature had long feathers on its arms and tail. Several experts have theorized that dinosaurs evolved into birds, and this incredibly well-preserved specimen is the latest evidence to support that theory. So, why do you think the dinosaurs went extinct? I think it was global warming. Yeah. Piff?
Well, as a well-renowned expert on the reasons that dinosaurs went extinct, it was basically because they couldn't get the right snacks.
Is that it?
Oh.
Yeah.
I was reading this long list of the weirdest explanations for why dinosaurs went extinct, and one of them is that their farts. Someone said their farts were so, like, the gas that came out of them, like, killed each other. What do you think about that one?
Well, that does
that would do it. That would take them out.
I imagine a dinosaur's gas.
Yeah. I mean, of all of the explanations I've heard, that's probably the one.
Yes, I think zombies took them out personally.
Oh, well.
Well, seriously,
That's not
paleontologists can't even agree on how they became extinct. One theory says they were...
Did you just say dermatologists?
Paleontologists. Some people say it was the volcanoes erupted. They formed a cloud in the sky here. Dust was everywhere. It killed the plant life and other life here, so there's no food source. Others say it's earthquakes. I mean, there's so many different...
Personally, I think they're just hiding.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know,
Right.
because the other
In a
day
cave
I was
somewhere.
walking along, and then I looked round, and I'm sure I saw a dinosaur ducked behind a tree.
Well,
It probably was.
Is it
You weren't,
possible
like, high
that
or
they
something.
actually just evolved into dragons?
Magic dragon.
Yes.
Comedians?
Right.
Yeah, they all formed into one magic dragon, which is me.
Yeah, yeah.
I represent the entire line of dinosaurs.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
You stand alone.
You're like a
Gosh,
fossil.
that's a good theory.
Yes.
That's what happened, guys. So,
Piff the magic
Mystery
dragon.
That's
solved.
exactly what
That's
happened.
it.
yeah.
Well, what do you guys think? We're interested to know.
Well,
Share
it doesn't matter. I've just solved it.
Oh, yeah, because you are a version
irrelevant.
of the dinosaur.
Right.
Share your thoughts on our Valley View Live Facebook page. Hop on Twitter or Instagram. Our handle is @ValleyViewLive. Always use the hashtag VVLive, and we'll be sure to read some of your comments on air later on in the show, so stick around.
Still to come.